in a covered horse-drawn carriage. It was dark in the enclosed compartment. The only light came from between the slats of a tiny, shuttered window. Helen wondered how she would get in and out of the carriage, because she couldn't see a door. She guessed that the window might be large enough to let her squeeze through, if there weren't bars over it. The other Helen, who sat across from her, was not the Spartan one from before. This one was wearing a gown made out of some kind of rough, homespun material. There were blue-dyed strings woven into her long blonde hair, and she sat on a pile of tan skins and furs. The backs of her hands were painted with more blue dye in intricate curlicues that Helen recognized as Irish. The word Celtic bubbled up in her mind, and she knew that description, while maybe not completely accurate, was closer to the true one. At the other Helen's waist was a dagger. Her hand clutched it desperately, and every sound she heard from outside the shuttered and barred windows of her prison-like carriage. This other Helen looked like a savage and was being treated like a caged animal. Helen wondered if this other her was dangerous. "My Lady Guinevere," shouted a familiar voice outside the window. Lucas's voice. Guinevere opened the shutter over the window, and Helen immediately saw why this version of herself was so terrified. The Fury started weeping in the corner of the carriage as soon as Guinevere and the other Lucas made eye contact. He was sitting on the huge black horse that was trotting alongside the coach. He was wearing dark leather, a thick black woolen cloak, and belted at his waist was a long broadsword. He looked big and fierce and beautiful.